Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is GranolaBiscuit. So, I've been gone for a few months now, but I'm back with another video for you guys. Has it been 5 months since the last video? Well, this is a special type of video too. The game in the background is Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. That's a mouthful. Let's get right into the video. February 14 is a special day for many, the day of romance and heartbreak. A way my school found to capitalize on this is using the choir students to go to classrooms during 5th period and sing for a person's crush. I'm sure no one uses it other than to embarrass their friends, but that would be one way I wouldn't want to do it. Now, by this day, I've been harboring a crush on this girl since August. Let's call her Miss for the sake of the video. Now, Miss was a special type of girl. She was perfect in everything. She ran miles quickly, helped out special aid. She even helped out in the library, man. She was spending her brunch, help. Who even knows if she knew I existed? But at the same time, she was really nice. So you bet she knew everyone in the grade and anyone who she would need to know in the future. One thing that gave me advantage among my peers was that during PE, roll call, I would be sitting near her due to alphabet order. It would take the PE teacher 4 to 5 minutes before he arrives at roll call, so I could talk to her during this time. This meant I would have those minutes to strike up a conversation. Sometimes it would be at Spanish. I had an earlier period, so I would tell her about what happened in that class. It could also be about dogs or arm wrestling. To me, anything was worth talking to when I was with her. I especially enjoy it when she started the conversation. Now, this might sound creepy, but this allowed me to look at Miss and not find it strange, as it's proper to stare at someone when you're talking, look at people in the eyes. In a sense, I wouldn't get any looks for looking at her. Throughout the year, I would do this at any possible chance I had. I made a friend with the same-ish problem as me, who I would talk to for relationship advice. But as time went on, I found myself not caring much about my appearance towards her. I still had feelings for her, but it wasn't to the extent as before. I think I was starting to give up my crush, as I felt I wouldn't have a chance with her. I decided to hold on to the few feelings I had for a selfish reason. If anyone asked if I had a crush, I wanted to say I had one. During 5th period, I would spend my time playing with my table mates as our teacher went on maternity leave. This left us with a chill substitute who didn't care about what we did. He still taught, but he wanted us to learn if we wanted to. I think he wanted us to work, but most of us just played cool math games. I was in the group who would work and talk, or talk and work at home. Most of the time, I would get permission to go outside and work while talking to my friends, but on February 14, I was talking to my table mates, 2 girls and 2 boys, which included me. The other boy usually spent his time playing random games, but he still played along in the random things the table did. My friends were working on something, so I stayed back and worked. My group then decided to play Truth or Dare. I accepted to play, although most situations like this turned into love talk. Not to mention, today was February 14. I was risking it, but I'd rather do that than work on taking notes about a textbook chapter. We play with the rules of 2 truths maximum before you have to take a dare. No creepy things, and you can accept to turn down a dare, while you have to do another dare. Basically, if you don't like the dare, then they'll give you a new dare, and this went on pretty normally. So normal that we soon had a phone tab about truth or dare questions to ask about since we wanted a little spice. During this, I was playing pretty normally, sometimes dare and other times truth, but you can expect where this soon headed. Some of the girls asked the other boy who his crush was. He said he didn't have one, and they asked the other person who her crush was. She said she didn't want to say it as we knew, or at least we knew who the person was. But the whole table started pressuring her, mostly because she did the same when we had truths, but also because of the things she was saying. She was piquing our interest by saying it was someone we 2 boys were friends with. I had my bets on 2 of my friends, but when she finally revealed it, I couldn't stop laughing. Honestly, when I look back at it, I should have expected it. This friend that she said, it was the type of person who every girl just liked. He's the type of person who likely have a real life harem, and you wouldn't be surprised. That question was in the air, and the group collectively decided to ask each person who their crush was. I can't remember who the other girl said. I'm pretty sure she had one, as it turned out to be someone I guessed, but I'm also not sure if she had one. I was last. I told my group I would tell them, but only by writing, as Miss, the girl I liked, was next to my table. They started surprised, but then it slowly started turning into an evil smile. They were planning something, and I was already regretting it. You can guess what they soon did. I dare you to ask your crush out. I could have said no and done another, but that would have hurt the little ego I had. I started to think. My main goal was to ask Miss out, but when I started to give up, I guess I forgot my goal. You know those TV shows about asking your crush out, even though you know they have no chance. But it's about having no regrets, and well, I was having those thoughts. I asked my group if I should back down, but that's like asking a group of hyenas to have second thoughts about eating Simba from Lion King. They wanted to see it happen, so I started to fall into peer pressure. I could have said no, but it's not really their fault. I should be thanking them for giving me an opportunity to ask Miss out. The only thing I dislike is the way it happened. The mood was all off and the location was worse. A busy classroom that can go quiet in a matter of seconds and you'll have an awkward silence. If I did confess during that time, I would be embarrassed and so would she, due to the location. I looked towards my right and saw Miss sitting at a table full of girls. Sure enough, maybe I still did harbor feelings. I nervously looked at my group and called it out towards her. Not too loud, of course. I still have my dignity, but I guess not that much. Just enough for the two tables to be hearing me. So here's how it went. Hey miss, you need something, Granola? I was playing Truth or Dare and was asked to do something. From there, she looked at me, waiting for what it was. I slowly picked up my courage, and still embarrassed over the fact that I was doing this table to table. I'll probably put a picture on it on the screen to show you what it looked like. Ever since the beginning of the year, I really liked you. It's Valentine's Day, so I was wondering if you wanted to hang out, but it's fine if you don't. I think I should have said something more, or at least maybe I did, but I can't really remember. Some of the facts aren't really with me right now. I'm sorry, Granola. I only see you as a brother. After she said that, they instantly went back into talking. All the courage I had and only a few seconds of hope. My group looked at each other, then back at me, with respect and cringe. I was anguished, but I kinda guessed it would have happened. A while later in the 6th period, I was talking to my friend about the situation. He gave me props and said that since I said it was a truth or dare, she might have thought it was a joke. He told me to try one last time, and I did in fact, but I'm gonna say that for another time. As I went home, I was talking to another friend of mine as his home was on the way to my home. He was able to cheer me up, and I guess I decided from there that school was a fun place. Although I got rejected, perhaps because I did what I did, I was able to go through a whole new experience. Life is with its up and downs, and without him, it just doesn't feel right. For everyone who got rejected on this day, good job. You were able to convey your feelings. Just don't go stalking her or him for that reason. And for the people who are alone, again, I'm with you, but soon that could change. All you gotta do is find that special person or take a chance. Finally, for the people who got accepted, congratulations! You did it. Enjoy your day, and that goes to everyone. You are special in every way. Thank you for watching. Bye!